Fear. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a testament to our survival instinct. But why does this primal emotion sometimes leave us paralyzed, unable to act when we need it most? To understand this phenomenon, we need to delve into the intricate workings of our brain and body. What is fear? At its core, fear is a complex biological and psychological response to perceived threats. It's a mechanism that has been honed by millions of years of evolution, designed to keep us alive in the face of danger. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep within our brain, plays a crucial role in this process. It acts as our internal alarm system, constantly scanning our environment for potential threats. Fight, flight, or freeze. When the amygdala detects danger, it triggers a cascade of physiological responses. Our heart rate increases, our breathing quickens, and our muscles tense, preparing us for action. This is the well-known fight or flight response that most of us are familiar with. But there's a third, equally important reaction that often goes unmentioned: freeze. The freeze response is just as primal and instinctive as fight or flight. It's a survival strategy that kicks in when escape or defense isn't possible. Think of a deer caught in headlights or a possum playing dead. In these moments, the body's autonomic nervous system takes over, initiating a state of immobility that can sometimes save our lives. The neuroscience of freezing. What happens in our brain when we freeze? Recent research has shed light on the neuroscience behind this response. The cerebellum, traditionally associated with motor control and balance, plays a surprising role in modulating our defensive behaviors. Working in concert with a region called the periaqueductal gray pog, it coordinates the freeze response when danger strikes. As Dr. Pachi and colleagues noted in a 2020 study, a well-functioning cerebellum initiates a momentary freeze that promotes survival. This split-second decision happens faster than conscious thought. Your brain doesn't ask for permission, it acts, drawing on ancient survival circuits to keep you safe. Trauma, PTSD, and chronic freeze. While the freeze response can be life-saving in acute danger, problems arise when this state becomes chronic. This is often seen in individuals who have experienced trauma or suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD). For them, the world can feel perpetually unsafe, leading to a persistent state of freeze or dissociation. In these cases, the freeze doesn't end when the danger does. The body remains locked in a state of high alert, unable to fully relax or engage with the world. This can manifest as emotional numbness, physical rigidity, or a sense of being disconnected from one's own body and experiences. Interestingly, researchers have identified another trauma response closely related to freeze, the fawn response. This involves automatically people-pleasing or submitting to a threat in an attempt to avoid conflict. Like freezing, fawning can become a maladaptive coping mechanism if overused, breaking the freeze healing and resilience. So, how do we break free from the grip of chronic freeze? The journey to healing and resilience begins with understanding. Recognizing that your freeze response is not a personal failing but a deeply ingrained survival mechanism is the first step towards change. Various therapeutic approaches have shown promise in helping individuals release stuck freeze responses. Somatic experiencing, developed by Dr. Peter Levine, focuses on gently guiding clients to complete the self-protective motor responses that were thwarted during traumatic events. This can help discharge the pent-up survival energy and restore a sense of safety in the body. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) can be effective in addressing the thought patterns and beliefs that maintain a state of chronic freeze. By challenging distorted cognitions and gradually exposing individuals to feared situations, CBT can help rewire the brain's threat detection system. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing (EMDR) is another powerful tool in trauma treatment. This approach uses bilateral stimulation, often in the form of eye movements, to help the brain process traumatic memories and reduce their emotional charge. Beyond formal therapies, simple awareness and movement practices can be profoundly healing. Mindfulness meditation can help individuals become more attuned to their body's signals, allowing them to recognize and respond to the early signs of freeze. Gentle forms of exercise, like yoga or tai chi, can help release tension held in the body and promote a sense of safety and groundedness. It's important to remember that healing from chronic freeze is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and often the guidance of a skilled therapist or practitioner. But with time and effort, it is possible to reclaim a sense of agency and vitality. As we've explored the psychology of fear and the freeze response, we've uncovered a fundamental truth about human nature. Our fears and our reactions to them are not signs of weakness or personal failing. They are deeply ingrained survival mechanisms, testament to the resilience of our species. Understanding the neurobiology of fear doesn't diminish its power, but it does give us tools to work with it more effectively. By recognizing our freeze response for what it is, a well-intentioned but sometimes misguided attempt at self-protection, we can begin to cultivate a new relationship with fear. In the end, fear may stop us momentarily, but understanding it sets us free. It allows us to respond to life's challenges with greater flexibility and resilience. So, the next time you find yourself frozen in the face of fear, remember, this too is part of your survival toolkit. And with awareness and practice, you can learn to thaw the freeze and move forward with courage and confidence.